Ladies, gents, it's your host Smallwood Worldwide. We're back with another video, and today we're going to give you our definitive review for the 2021 XDR edition iPad Pro. You've heard about Apple's vaunted M1 chip, and we're going to show you all the different things that you can do with the iPad Pro. Let's get into it. Ladies and gents, the iPad Pro 2021. I chose to go top of the line, 12.9 inches, 2 terabytes, 16 gigs of RAM. Listen, we normally not the spec patrol, but guess what? I was so blown away by this iPad Pro in terms of what it has to offer. I'm even more excited for what's going to happen at WWDC here in the next couple of weeks. It'll be worth the wait. But in the meantime, listen, Apple has the new M1 chip inside of this iPad Pro. It supercharges it. It has 5G, XDR display. Again, this display is probably bar none the best display hands down that you will see in person on any screen. Tablet, smartphone, TV, it's top of the line without question. So let's go through some of the basics here without getting too far into the weeds here. As you heard a little bit of sound there, guess what? It has 4 gorgeous speakers, 5 amazing microphones to pick up sound for recording. Let's use this trackpad here. This is the new Magic Keyboard, of course. Gotta wonder how long the white stays clean. Buttery smooth. There we go. As you can see, multitasking option works really well. Really fast for all the speed freaks out there. Now, next, let's take a look at actually workflow. So for everybody that says that, you know what, iPad Pros are cool, but I can't necessarily do everything that I would do on a laptop or a computer. And my challenge to them is, actually, you're right, you can do a lot more. So I'm not going to dive into a spreadsheet here, but let's just open up one for a sample size here, right? Let's take a look at that. It's amazing. And I can tell you that 100% of the features, the way you would use it on a laptop or a computer, work. It might work in a slightly different way, but I can assure you it does work. And that goes for all of Microsoft Office. That goes for Apple Office. Let's actually scroll down here. Let's go to Microsoft Office. You can go to Word, PowerPoint, anything you could think of. As you can see, it's all there. Go to the different templates or what have you. Let's see what we got here. All right. There you go. All right. Let's just do Word for hits and giggles. Same thing. Anything that you have there. Little notification comes up. We'll allow it. It's pretty cool. So now you say, folks, okay, well, you know what? I don't need it for word processing. I just want to be able to check the internet. Guess what? Boom. Website, nice and smooth. I like using a trackpad, but of course the screen itself is very nice. But I try to minimize the fingerprints. Let's click into some things here. You get an opportunity to just see it in motion. Let's go to something that's a little more graphic intensive, like ESPN. Look at that. Again. Let's take a look here. If you're a fan of golf, let's get a test of these speakers. We can get this to work. Let's skip the ad.
It's absolutely terrific getting it out of that stuff. Unbelievable shot. Unbelievable.
Listen at that sound.
Sean, you'd have been there for 3 days.
It's a very seamless experience.
Either way, Phil.
We'll go ahead and pause that. So again, who is this for? iPad Pro, in my opinion, is for everybody. I think everybody should want the top of the line edition or get whatever fits your lifestyle. Now, you've heard a little bit of the speakers there. We've gotten a chance to see some of the web browsing. Okay, well, if you're a pro or you're a Joe, let's take a look here at LumaFusion. As a matter of fact, let's go out of LumaFusion. Okay, let's go into a little film bay here. Got trailers, LumaFusion, got a little Filmic Pro, got some screenwriting apps, got Adobe Premiere Rush, got some action movie effects there to add into some of your clips. You got iMovie, which is probably the last to be used there. You got a lot of good choices here, but let's look at LumaFusion. So, as you can see, you will often hear people talking about, can you or can you not edit video? The answer to that is yes. It's a major go. You come in here, LumaFusion. I know it's not what everybody wants it to be in terms of they want Final Cut Pro, but guess what? It's not Final Cut Pro. It's LumaFusion. LumaFusion does more than get the job done. And these new 16 gigs of RAM, I can tell you it's an incredible experience. Let's look at the teaser I put together here for this video. Listen, I'm telling you, excluding nothing, there's almost nothing that you can't do with LumaFusion. I know everybody has their little custom LUTs and things of that nature. You do have the option to, of course, bundle out through Thunderbolt and whatever other options that you choose to use in terms of, hey, you know what? I want the option to go ahead and plug in your external drive. Whatever you want to do, it's right there for you. Next, let's go ahead and take a look here. Also, it's worth mentioning that the keyboard is backlit. You won't probably see it in this video because I have lights on in the room. But if you're in the dark, trust me, it's very good. One of the other things I like to talk about here is, you know what? What if you're into working out like me? Well, look no further. Let's go ahead and plug Apple Fitness Plus. Look at that. You can come in, choose your workout. You know what? Let's look down here. Let's go to a trainer. You know what? Let's go with Sharika Holman. I like to cycle. Do you like to cycle? Let's say we chose one here. We click let's go. Of course, you do have to have the Apple Watch. I'm going to press play. And let's take a look.
We got the Latin grooves to make you move. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Fitness Plus studio in LA, superstar. I'm Sharika, and your trainer team is ready to own the next 20 minutes.
So as you can see, easy to work out. Another addition, another great use here for the iPad Pro. So next, we've talked about editing video. You know what? Let's talk about multitasking. Now, I'm going to swipe up here from the bay. You often hear people saying, hey, you know what? I have an Android. I can multitask. Guess what? You have an iOS device. We can do that too. Let's choose a little something here. We'll take Twitter. We'll split the screen there. Hit cancel. Look at that. Look how easy that is. Both sides, buttery smooth. Let's take a look at what's trending here. Of course, the Warriors are playing tonight. Forgot all about that. As you can see, again, split screen. It's very nice. You can make it a couple of, about 3/4 of the way. Or I can just say, you know what, I've had enough of ESPN. I want to go full time into Twitter. It goes that route. Of course, let's take this off here. Let's go down. Let's go into Instagram. No telling what you might see here. Let's go ahead, scroll up. As you can see, an amazing experience. Nice, buttery smooth. You can also make it smaller if you want. For me, I like to see what I'm double tapping. There we go. Let's also take a look. As you can see, the silver one. I would prefer to have the iPad Pros in color, but in the meantime, in between time, we'll stick to our limited color choices here. So it's all good. Ladies and gents, let's take a look at Center Stage. Center Stage is Apple's newest feature for the iPad Pro in 2021. What it is advanced machine learning, where if you're on a Zoom, Google Meet, or a regular old FaceTime, the camera follows you around the room to keep you in the center. It makes you the focus, whether it's you or somebody else joining you in the frame. Let's take a look at how this works. It's hands-free, so let's go to the left and move just a little bit. Let's come up. Look at that. Let's step back. Nice. Let's go to the right. Again, all hands free. You gotta love this. This is innovation all the way through. And if I step back, it aligns you perfectly. You can't ask for more than this. This is as good as it gets. I look forward to more. Center stage, ladies and gents. So, ladies and gents, let's dive into a little bit of gaming here with the PS5 DualSense controller. We're going to jump into one of my favorite games here, Sneaky Sasquatch. Pay attention to the sound coming from all 4 speakers. As you can see, controller works very seamlessly. Let's see what we can find here. This is really cool, by the way. I'm not always a fan of playing with the screen, but I like having options. In the meantime, let's see what we can get here. Throw that there. Let's pick that up, if we can get that. Drop that in our bag. Let's get that last piece of bacon. Drop that in the bag too. Close it back up. There we go. Oh, we're scared to natives. Let's run. Wait, let's see if the ranger comes. Let's make this fun. There's ranger danger. Uh-oh, he's gonna chase us. Is he gonna catch me? Not a chance. As you can see, the screen shows off lovely colors. Of course, being that it's being videotaped through another screen and another lens, it doesn't do it the same level of justice as if you are seeing it in person. But trust me, XDR screen is official. Top of the food chain. Just wanted to give you a sense of some gaming here with the controller. I don't know if I have any other games. Let me see. Let's go here. Let's take a look. Got to download more games for it. Not Harry Potter. Let's try some old school Pac-Man. Let's see if that works. There goes that gorgeous Apple Arcade sign. Let's do a little quick play. Here we go. So much better with the controller. I used to play Pac-Man in an arcade. This is way better. I have no clue what we're doing. Yeah. So, we're not going to bore you to death with these games. There's much more exciting games to download. Call of Duty, a lot of the racing games. But as you can see, if you have a PS5 controller, or if you're an Xbox gamer and you have the Xbox controller, you're able to connect it to the new iPad Pro and get a lot of gaming done. Whether at home or on the go, it's well worth your while. So, next, let's take a look at another one of the features. We're back, ladies and gents. Let's go ahead and take a look at a little bit of this gorgeous screen. I just grabbed a random vlog off of YouTube. Let's take a look. And notice the sound from the speakers too. Extra crispy. So, as you can see, screen is amazing. Also, the screen isn't the only thing. Those 4 speakers, let me tell you, I don't know if it picks up through this video, but in person, whoo, these speakers will knock you back. Sounds like a high quality television. Let me tell you, incredible. So let's wrap this up. Who is the iPad Pro for, especially the XDR edition? Well, my thought is for you and you over there, the pros as well as the Joes. Look, the XDR is undeniable. It's an incredibly beautiful screen. Let's just go off script here for a minute, being that we are unscripted. The Magic Keyboard is amazing. Do I think there's a massive difference between the 2021 Magic Keyboard and the one of years past for the 12.9-inch iPad Pro? No, there's not. Other than the color, the new white is hot, is fly. If you're talking about the actual iPad Pro itself, if you had the 2018 iPad Pro like myself, it's a massive upgrade. And this is before WWDC, before we know what's going to be happening with the new software, with iPad OS, and all the upgrades it may receive. And I'm pretty sure it will. If you have the 2020 iPad Pro, should you upgrade? Absolutely. Why? Center stage alone is worth the money. We're all in meetings today, whether it's Zoom, Google, Skype, FaceTime, you name it, it's worth your while. It's an amazing feature, and it's one less thing for you to worry about. In terms of the processing power, the M1 chip, and everything else, that speaks for itself. Technology moves too fast these days to wait multiple years to upgrade. It's always worth your while. It's just a matter of understanding which of the nuances will affect your day-to-day. Like, for instance, you often hear people hyping up 120 hertz refresh rate, and that's something that's really minor. Most of us would never, and actually, to be honest, nobody's ever going to really notice the difference in that. No matter how many times they tell you, they won't. With that being said, the 2021 iPad Pro 12.9-inch XDR edition is absolutely incredible. It's worth your time. It's worth your money. It's worth you checking out. I recommend, if you are not exactly sure if it's your type, pop into your local Apple store and give it a spin. If not, and you like me, and you like to jump out the window with it and go ahead and get it for yourself, as you can look through this window here on the top of me, also known as Double Take. I told you we love our apps here. Guess what? Look at that beautiful screen. You're getting a 4K/8K look at New York City from a flyover view, back when things were open, of course, and we're about to open up again. All that to say, iPad Pro 2021 made you go. It's top of the line, and you deserve that. Thanks again. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Definitely subscribe. I see y'all watching the videos. Come join the community. Join the channel. We have a lot of fun here. We'll see you next time on The Random. Peace.